Welcome back, treasure hunters, to True Coin Value, the channel where we uncover the secrets of the rarest, most breathtaking coins in the world. Today, we're not just talking about pocket change. No, my friends, today we are diving deep into a piece of American history, a coin that doesn't just sparkle with silver and shine. It glows with mystery, rarity, and staggering wealth. Imagine holding in your hand what seems like an ordinary Washington quarter, the kind you've probably seen 1,000 times. But hidden in plain sight, this coin is no ordinary quarter. This single piece of metal carries with it a story that stretches back over 1/2 a century. And today its value is so extraordinary that owning it could feel like finding a buried treasure chest of pure fortune. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to learn the incredible history, the unique features, the shocking rarity, and yes, the unbelievable market value of this ultra-rare Washington quarter. This is not fiction. This is real. This coin exists, collectors are hunting it like gold, and its value is climbing higher every single day. Let's step back to the year 1965. The United States was in the middle of tremendous change. The coinage system was being shaken to its very core. Before 1965, Washington quarters were struck in 90% silver, but by mid-1965, the government made the historic switch, moving away from silver coins to a clad composition of copper and nickel. Why did they make this drastic move? Because silver prices were climbing, and the U.S. Mint feared people would start hoarding coins for their melt value instead of spending them. That year became a turning point, the last breath of the silver era in American coinage. Now here's the twist. 1965 was meant to be the first official year without silver quarters. Yet, deep inside the mint, in a stroke of accident or mystery, a number of 1965 quarters were struck with properties that set them apart forever. That's where our coin enters the story. The Washington quarter of 1965, without a mint mark, that hides in plain sight, but belongs in the Hall of Legends. The standard 1965 quarter is copper-nickel clad, weighing 5.67 grams. But here's where things get fascinating. Transitional errors, unusual strikes, and extraordinary die features have turned certain 1965 quarters into numismatic marvels. The coin we're spotlighting today isn't just another clad quarter. In very fine condition, it showcases its crisp design of George Washington's profile on the obverse, the heraldic eagle on the reverse, and its lack of a mint mark, meaning it was struck in Philadelphia. To the untrained eye, it looks like any other coin, but its story, its survival, and its condition make it a collector's dream. Think about this. Millions upon millions of quarters were struck that year, but how many have survived in this condition, with this rarity standing out like a sparkling diamond among dull stones? Very few. And that's why serious collectors are willing to pour fortunes into acquiring it. Let me put it this way. This coin is not just rare, it is ultra-rare. Its survival in very fine condition makes it shine in a sea of worn-down pieces. Collectors across America and even internationally are chasing after these 1965 quarters, scouring rolls, estate sales, and auctions with the hope of finding the next big treasure. And make no mistake, the demand isn't slowing down. The coin market today is hotter than ever. With investors and collectors competing fiercely, the 1965 Washington quarter without mint mark is like a golden ticket, except in this case, the ticket is pure, undeniable value. If you're lucky enough to find one, you're not just holding metal. You're holding history. You're holding wealth. You're holding a piece of America's legacy, and collectors know it. That's why its price is nothing short of jaw-dropping. So now, the moment you've been waiting for. You've heard the history, You've seen the uniqueness. You've felt the suspense build. What is this coin worth today? Brace yourself. A 1965 Washington quarter without mint mark, in very fine condition, has reached a staggering market value of $155,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. $155,000 for a single quarter. This is not an exaggeration. This is the absolutely current value in today's auction market. Think about what that means. A small piece of metal, just 25 cents on its face, transformed into a treasure chest of wealth. It's the kind of value that can make you rich overnight, the kind of price tag that proves once and for all that rare coins are not just collectibles, they're powerful investments. And here's the best part. This value isn't slowing down. Every single year, this coin's price climbs higher. Its market is rising, demand is surging, and experts predict its value will only continue to grow. This is not a myth. This is not a legend. This is the truth. So what should you do if you're a collector? First, check your quarters carefully. Don't overlook a 1965 coin just because you think it's common. Look for signs of rarity, look for quality, and always examine your change closely. Second, condition is everything. The better the condition, the higher the value. Protect your coins, store them properly, and if you're lucky enough to own a treasure like this, safeguard it as if it were a vault of gold. Finally, keep learning. The world of numismatics is constantly evolving, and coins like this prove that history still has secrets waiting to be discovered. The 1965 Washington quarter without mint mark is living proof that treasures don't always come in chests buried underground. Sometimes they slip through our fingers every day without us realizing their worth. And here on True Coin Value, we are dedicated to bringing you the truth, the excitement, and the faithful knowledge of the coin market every single day, with newly updated values and stories that no collector can afford to miss. Remember this: what looks ordinary to one person could be a life-changing treasure to another. That's the beauty of coin collecting. That's the thrill of numismatics. And that's why the 1965 quarter is not just a coin, it's a masterpiece of history, a symbol of rarity, and a fortune waiting to be claimed. So stay tuned, stay faithful, and keep watching True Coin Value, where today's coin could be tomorrow's treasure.